Okay, are you guys ready to finish this? Sorry about the little recording error in the last video. There was about 3 minutes where I wasn't recording at all, so I had to re-record it. It didn't really fit in whenever I tried to squeeze it in there, editing-wise, but I wanted to fill in the blank there so you guys knew what happened whenever we were talking to Susie about the messages from the sun and everything like that. This next part, I'm probably going to be pausing it quite frequently too, to continue to check through the strategy guide, because I've never been through this next part accurately, and like I said, I don't want to screw it up. I've read through it a couple times already, so I have a general idea of what we're going to be doing, but let's just go ahead and get to it. We've done talk to Susie. We need to sprint to Geodome Deck 1. Are you going to go? Say, if they try to go in front of me, they'll actually screw up the teleporter there, and I'll teleport to the wrong level. So, from here, we need to go find Navigator Taw, I think. And they will be in room 251 here. There's actually a book that we're looking for as well, I guess, if I'm reading this correctly. We need to examine it and scan it. No, not sure exactly what it does. Here it is. Interesting. Let's examine it. Pages and pages of tiny bumps. It's enough to drive you crazy. It's a book of Braille, so I guess maybe the navigator is blind? Let's see. Computer override device. Where's my scanner? There he is. Mobile scanner. We will use it on this thing. All I need to do is scan the alphabet and numerics. That should give Susie enough to work from. So, I don't have to pick up the book. It's finished. Awesome. We'll just leave it there. No reason to steal it. And let's go back to Geodome Deck 3. Don't want to use that teleporter. That one won't teleport us to the right area, I don't think. Geodome Deck 3. Here we go. Hopefully, I've still got enough time. I honestly don't know if I've been quick enough or not. And we need to go to room 242 this time. Is this a 9? Pretty sure that it is. That can't be a 4, it's got to be a 9. Yeah. Oh well, we're just going to keep running this way then. Wait, maybe that is a 4. There's 250. Use the mobile scanner. The machine to the left. Is this really the right place? Use it on this. Here we go. Be advised, databanks now receiving data. Encoded data file to codec language subclasses. Commencing transmission. Decode now. Okay. Susie said she'll call us back to the room whenever she's completed everything, so we'll just kind of walk around for a bit here, I guess. We'll make our way over to Susie. There's no point in waiting around and not being around here. Let's see, 191. God, see, I'm gonna be lost anyways walking through these tunnels. Susie, just yell at me whenever you're done. 161. Hello, medic. We're not gonna crash and burn. Don't worry, the hero detective Mr. Shirova is here, lovey. Everybody's coming in and out of here today. Oh, any luck, Susie, on decoding that? Just gonna wait here, I guess, for a few moments. Be advised, deciphering of transmission complete. Honest, that didn't take very long. Transmission relates to the decaying orbit of this station. I've been furnished with full navigational and technical calculations by sentient beings within the sun. In order for this data to be implemented, I require the manual regulation of current Kenyan flows. In order to achieve this, someone must be present in the main science lab. Furthermore, Garrett, there is something else of which you must be made aware. And I have taken the liberty of inviting Dr. Kamek to reveal this information to you. I consider it best that you hear it from him personally. Beeman, my friend. This is a delicate matter. Could you afford us some privacy? Of course. So Susie wants everyone out of here, or at least Beeman. There's no simple way of telling you the things I must now tell you, so I should just tell you. The time has come. You are not actually Garrett Shirova. What are you talking about, Comb-Over? There is more to the alien communication than you are told, Garrett. Are you aware of the coming of the digital messiah? Or the Dar-Mir? You must certainly have heard of the assassin Shatterjack. Some, if not all of these things, must have come to your attention during your time aboard the Icarus. I did hear about him. And what about the meteoric rise to a position of command aboard this station? Good fortitude? I think not. One can never rely upon chance alone. We know then that our work began on blah blah blah. We have friends here, Garrett. People who are sympathetic to my work, to our work. There are people here who know about the digital messiah. People who know about you. It's the digital messiah, of course. It was imperative that you remain oblivious to your purpose until the time came for you to act. Until now, in fact. The moment of sacrifice. Look at his face. Wait a minute. What do you mean, sacrifice? No time. Not anymore. The waiting is over. You must learn the truth. You must learn of your destiny. Garrett, you are not who you think you are. In fact, you are not what you think you are. You are a machine, Garrett, a device, a mechanism in our conspiracy, and no more. I was alerted to your presence when the shuttle which brought you here was destroyed. There were no other survivors, so how could you? 7 life readings, 7 bodies. You only have your freedom because... I can't even read it that quick. You guys just have to go through and read it yourself here. We're an android, we're a robot. They used it to draw suspicion away from us. Of course, this is impossible. You give no life signs. I know, I examined you, and so I installed you with the reflector. Is this some kind of sick joke? I don't know what to say, what to even think about all this. I don't actually know anything anymore, do I? Wrong, my friend. You know your destiny now. Garrett, your destiny is to join the sun. You will become omnipotent. You must take the web runner and pilot it into the heart of the sun. Okay. So this is all just a bit much right here. Apparently we're some type of digital messiah here to save, what, the entire universe, the galaxy, created by who knows what? Kamek and his group of conspirators? Even though we don't know anything about him and his group, I kinda don't believe him, but yet at the same time, he's quite convinced of himself, I guess. Well, let's talk to Susie about this. Susie? You would know. Let's see. You know Azera does have a mind control transfer device, right? Could that not work on me as well? Be advised, I have insufficient data to speculate. Could my mind be copied to the web runner? Could I send my mind as opposed to sacrificing my whole body? Wouldn't that have the same effect? Be advised, if the Amanesis Cradle project works, then as speculation suggests it would, but it would be very dangerous. I have been party to the Doctor's experiments. If you wish to perform this operation, I must have access to Dr. Azira's personal disk. Be advised, though, access to Dr. Azira's data can be achieved by overriding his terminal. The disk must then be installed directly into my control terminal in this room. The Nemesis lifting procedure remains uncertain, however. There have been many unfortunate failures. I see. So, I guess we've got to get out of here. Let's see. We need to go... where do we need to go? First off, actually, let's go do this next part of the guide. We need to go to Geodome 1. Hopefully I've got time for this. We need to go back and see Yori and give him the good news that we've saved his plants, that we have hopefully saved the station. I guess he's gonna recover. Yori! Friend, I have heard the good news. My plants are safe. Let's see, we'll make a statement. The tree growth room... Where is it? Tree growth room is now clear. We cleared the radiation and secured it. I know. Okay. You know what? We turn to the skies, Yori. Because we're not going to throw ourselves into the sun. At this time, where else can we turn, friend? You just rest, okay? We'll see you around, Yori. Hopefully. I have no intention of killing myself here. Okay, so, let's see. We need to go to room 121 now. And make fun of Azira. I think that's where he is. Just laugh at him. Ha ha ha. Is this a Zira? Is that doesn't look like a Zira. Is this the right place? Says apparently this is. Hey, there he is. Okay. He was hiding behind Dejin there. Shirova, listen. You must listen to me. The orbit correction data, it must not be implemented. Warn Garrelak and the engineers. It was a decoy. The orbit is beyond repair now. You'll need new data, a new plan completely. And there is no time now. What do you mean, no time? Oh, please. Don't tell me I'm gonna run out of time. We need to go to Engineering Deck 1, though. That's where the next phase of our operation is. Engineering. This is going to be another hard part where I might waste a bunch of times. Room 141. Oh, please tell me he's in here. Please be in here. Yes, he is. It's our good luck, apparently. Okay, make a statement. The orbit plan is bogus. He set us up trying to kill us. What? Are you certain? Fairly certain. Yes, Mason, Professor. Azira told me himself. Very well. It's fortunate for all of us that I hadn't given orders to implement it yet. Thank you for your information, Shirova. And thank you for not implementing that data yet. Yeah. You know what? Hang on. Also, be advised, sensors indicate rapid depletion of ship's orbit. Evacuation. Return to the skies. Oh, wait, no, we recommendation, consider practice code. Oh god, I'm gonna run out of time here, aren't I? Okay, back to Research Deck 1. Come on, we've got to have enough time here. I refuse to believe that we're going to die. Room 271. Come on, Garrett. Use your little frickin' android legs and let's move. Or we're all gonna burn to ashes in the blasted sun. We're almost done here. This is the second to last solution, second to last step. Just clear your mind and focus, Shirova. The station depends on it. We depend on it. Everybody depends on it. We're really the digital messiah. Maybe even the whole universe depends on it. I'm not sure what being the digital messiah actually entails. 271, right there. Okay. I think this is what I need to use it on. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, now I need to use... Okay, the computer override device. Use it on this thing right here. There we go. Whoa, started a fire. This is not safe. This is a hazard. Okay, let's examine this. What is it? It looks like a hard drive. Okay, let's pick it up. Oh yeah, those maps right there, up there, if you can see them, those are maps to the dream mazes. I guess we really are an android robot. That's our CPU maps, apparently. That's what we were tracing through whenever we were dreaming, trying to find information. I wonder what other secrets are in the dream maze for us. Oh well. That's a nice little Easter egg that they put there. I wouldn't have noticed that myself. I only know that that's the dream maze maps because of the strategy guide. I want to thank the guy who made the strategy guide, Raptor 316. That's what his call sign is. I'm sure he's an expert at that game. I wonder if he actually had to practice all of this himself repeatedly over and over and over to figure it all out, or if he got the information from somewhere else. This game was put out before strategy guides were mass-produced for just about everything. The only way to figure things out in games was to call a hotline or spend hundreds of hours trying to figure things out on your own. There was no internet. Okay, we need to go to Geodome 3. Come on. There we go. And this is just about ready to be it. Room 141. Susie? The digital messiah is here. Excuse me, Beeman. I have to Use this on this. There we go. Be advised, transferring data. Let me know if anything goes wrong, Susie. Initializing transfer sequence now. Is that us? Okay, this is kind of freaking me out, Susie. Mind lift complete. So they're transferring our mind to this thing, and we're gonna shoot it into the sun? Cut off my music here. Can that thing even survive going into the sun? How do you feel, Garrett? Knowing that you're not human, that you were never married, that you don't have a mother. That is interesting. Continue? The hell does that mean? I see 68 up there. That's the ending? I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. I'm still thoroughly confused about what the hell's going on anyways. Why is the sun talking to us? Who are these sentient beings? I'm at a loss. There are alternate endings that I may be exploring eventually. I'm not going to be playing through the entire game to get those endings though. I'll be reloading from one of my previous saves and trying to figure out the endings there. Because if you remember, the first time I played through, we got to speak to one of those navigators who wanted us to go find somebody. That way we could do something to save the station. There's different things we can do, obviously, and there's a lot more information I hope we can uncover. So this game was it was confounding as a kid playing it. Like I say, whenever I played this, I didn't actually own a PlayStation. I had to rent the PlayStation from Blockbuster. I didn't have a memory card, so there was no way to save the game. It's just pretty much play and die, play and die. I never got to see a good ending or ever really figure out what was going on. I just stumbled around until we crashed and burned into the sun pretty much every time. So yeah, that's the ending to Sentient. I have no idea what the difficulties here do. No idea what the spread of disease does, what the respect for player does, what the ship simulator does. You don't really have to worry about any of those, and if you do waste time wandering around trying to talk to people and, I guess, possibly cure them with your first aid kit and work up respect with the crew, you'll quickly run out of time and fail. So, I hope y'all enjoyed the playthrough. It's really the first time I played through a game and used a cheat sheet too, but like I say, there was no other way I was ever going to be able to get through this. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video for this if I do any more. Like I say, I would like to. There are some alternate, stranger endings I'm sure that we could figure out. Maybe more information about what's going on. I'm still curious. What's the Digital Messiah? Who is Kamek's group? Who are his conspirators? I'm not sure. Maybe someday we'll find out, though.